Yo, what's up? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to another video. So today I have the UMIDIGI A15 on the right and the CUBOT X70 on the left. We're going to be doing a quick comparison and talking about both of these smartphones. So make sure you guys stay locked in to the end of the video. And if you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through to the crew. If you're new, but if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So let's go ahead and take a look at what comes inside of the box. With the CUBOT X70, you're getting, 18 watts fast charging. On the UMIDIGI, you're getting 20 watts fast charging. Now they both come with a case. So like obviously the clear cases are pretty decent. They will start to show signs of discoloring, and so that's one of the downsides about the clear cases. But for the most part, this case is pretty much what you would need for protection. It's clear and it's still going to show the little reflection on the phone, which is kind of cool. So just so you can see that. And then you're also getting the user manual in here. But one of the things about the CUBOT is they actually give you headphones, SIM remover tool, the brick, which is 18 watts. And then you're also going to get the cord in there. So it's pretty cool because you get Type-C headphones inside of there, which is something that I actually want to try those out in a little bit and kind of try them out on both phones and see which one has louder, microphones when it comes to the music, or speakers when it comes to the music with Type-C headphones. So I'm going to test that out. But the CUBOT X70, let me turn these on at the same time. So it looked like the CUBOT turned on quicker. So that might be a theme in this video. So make sure you guys stay locked in so we could do the speed test and everything like that. I'm going to actually clear all the apps out on both smartphones and kind of just see which one will actually, boot apps faster. So that let's see, there's almost a tie right now, it looks like. So we'll just wait and see which one is going to actually boot up first. But the CUBOT X70, like I said, is going to have Bluetooth 5.2, and then the UMIDIGI is going to have Bluetooth 5.0. All right, so they're starting to load up at the same time, but in the UMIDIGI, you basically get the 20 watt brick with the cord and the SIM remover slot tool as well. And there we go. That was almost a dead tie. I'm not even going to front. I gotta rewind that to see which one actually booted faster. Okay, so right now I have both phones in the dark mode, and let me take the case off of here so you can see this a little bit better. So let's look at both of the backs of the phones. So you're getting a matte material. Let me force close this. Now, when it comes to the weight of each phone, you're going to notice that the CUBOT has a lot more weight to it. It's about 222 grams of weight, which feels like it's really solid in the hand. I think that has to do with the battery in here. It's a 5,200 milliamp hour battery, and this phone just feels really premium in the hand. It feels really solid. It's got like these metal flat edges. You can see the expansion for your storage right there on the left side. You get the same thing on the UMIDIGI. However, you get this button right here, which is going to be a multi-function button. So you could click it twice, once, or long press it to get different functions and shortcuts with different apps. Any app that you want, you can have for those three functions. And you get your volume rockers on the left side with your with your fingerprint sensor, and it's going to double as a power button. Around back is where you're going to see that we have the 100 megapixel camera on the CUBOT X70 and the 64 megapixel on the UMIDIGI, which I'll get into in a little bit more detail. You can see how gorgeous both of these phones look in the light. So just really handsome phones, in my opinion. They both look really, really beautiful when I'm just looking at them. So very nice when it comes to the design. You can see the flat edges on the UMIDIGI, which is very nice when it comes to holding it. And you kind of got flat and round corners on the CUBOT. So that's really nice when it comes to the design. I definitely like both of the designs. So when it comes to the premium feel, they're both going to feel premium because of the way this is shaped, but also the weight of this and the rounded corners feels absolutely great in the hand. Now, talking about the displays, which I want to get into in a little bit more detail, let's just jump into that real quick. Now, as far as the quality that these can go up to, you can see that we got 720/60 on the UMIDIGI, and we have 1440/60 on the the CUBOT. So that's going to be crazy when it comes to the quality. Let's put them side by side as we put them on maximum when it comes to the quality, so I could kind of show you the differences. Wait, hold on. So I have to hit this button, go to quality, and that's the highest that is going to go up to. Oh, actually 1080, my bad. So we do get 1080 on there when it comes to the highest quality, 1080/60. And you can see both phones look great. This is the volume on the CUBOT right now, all the way up. So that sounds very immersive, very clean audio. Let me turn that down and let me let you hear the CUBOT's audio all the way up. Now it does sound a little airy, not a little bit tinny, but a little bit more airy than tinny. But however, it does get a little bit distorted. So I definitely think that the sound quality is a lot better when it comes to the CUBOT. So definitely better sound quality there. Also better picture quality when it comes to comparing both of the displays. So when we're talking about the displays, we got to jump into a little bit of specs, right? So when it comes to the overall specs on the CUBOT, you're actually getting a 6.58 inch versus the UMIDIGI having a 6.7 inch, but they're both LCD IPS displays. And they're both going to be 20:9 aspect ratio, 1080 by 2408 for the CUBOT, full HD plus, and we're getting 720 by 1600 HD plus on the UMIDIGI, and then 401 pixels per inch with very high density on the CUBOT X70, but on the UMIDIGI A15 it's 262 pixels per inch at medium density. So we're getting the 120 hertz refresh rate on the panel of the CUBOT as well, which is going to be crazy. And it's actually very bright outdoors, a lot more brighter than the 500 nits that the UMIDIGI offers, and it's just going to be a solid experience overall when it comes to the CUBOT. But also look how bezel-less both of these budget devices are. So they both sport some really nice aspect ratios. And obviously you're getting the 6.7 inch on the UMIDIGI, right? Now, when it comes to the user experience, both have a really nice flow to them when it comes to like browsing through apps and things. But you're going to notice that the CUBOT has a really nice feel to it when you're going through different apps. It has a really nice speed back in it. Whatever, they have that MediaTek Helio G99 inside of here, which is an absolute beast in my opinion. We're going to test out the game in just a second, but this thing flies. The UMIDIGI is that 60 hertz refresh rate, but it also does fly with the Unisoc T616 on this, so it's gonna actually, be able to get through a lot of everything that you're doing. It's no slouch whatsoever when it comes to the performance on this guy as well. So it's got 256 gigabytes of internal storage with 8 gigabytes of RAM, and then you get 12 gigabytes of RAM on the CUBOT X70 on here, and you're also gonna get 256 gigabytes of internal storage. So when it comes to the cameras, you do get your 100 megapixel mode and your 64 megapixel mode on both, and you also do get night camera on both. But the CUBOT is going to outdo the UMIDIGI when it comes to features. You can see right here they both sport macro cameras, and also you get the wide angle camera on the UMIDIGI, but you don't have that on the CUBOT. So just kind of want to show that, but you can see all the other features that they offer. So slow motion on the UMIDIGI, but we don't have that on the actual CUBOT. So Let me see something. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, the CUBOT doesn't have a slow motion mode. So that's something that the UMIDIGI does have to offer. So just keep that in mind when it comes to some of the features. But one of the things about the video quality is that if you go into the video on both of these devices, you're going to notice that you can actually change the CUBOT video quality to 2K recording on here, whereas the UMIDIGI is going to be just that 1080 recording. And you know, you could put it right here at 30 frames per second on both. So you do have the ability to change the frames per second to 30. If you change it to 2K, it gives you the ability to change the video quality right there, frame rate right here. So you could go take it down this 1080, but one of the things is that it doesn't offer 60 frames per second on either one of these phones, just the 30 frames per second. So I just kind of want to make that clear as well. All right, guys, so I'm going to clear out all the apps in the background right now on both smartphones. All right, cool. So now what we're going to do is basically launch the same app on both smartphones to see which one opens up quicker. Facebook, 1, 2, 3. It was like just by a hair, it was the CUBOT. But look at the colors difference on both of these smartphones. Look how different the pictures look when you compare the colors side by side. Let me see if I could get the same image on both of these. Look at the detail on the faces compared to each other. A lot more saturation when it comes to the colors on the CUBOT. Now let's jump into a couple more apps. Let's do IG, 1, 2, 3. That looked like it was quicker on the CUBOT by a hair again. Let's do the Bible app. 1, 2, 3. And that was quicker on the CUBOT. We're gonna do a few more apps on the speed test. Let's do Amazon, 1, 2, 3. That was like almost a tie. Let me go to Amazon Prime. Wait, yeah, I have it on here. 1, 2, 3. Let's do Facebook, 1, 2, 3. That was real close. So yeah, both of them do a really good job. What's really close when it comes to the speed test. Let's try the fingerprint sensors. 1, 2, 3. That was the CUBOT, 1, 2, 3. That time I missed it on this phone, 1, 2, 3. And it looks like the CUBOT is a little bit quicker. Let's try that one last time. So slightly quicker on the CUBOT. All right, guys, so we're going to be testing out the CUBOT X70. Now, this has a Helio G99 clocked in at 2.2 gigahertz frequency. It has the Mali G57 MC2. And I could see the 120 hertz refresh rate looks really beautiful on here. So I got first blood right there. Yeah, so this thing is very responsive when it comes to the speeds. Definitely really enjoying the gameplay on here, how smooth it is. The UMIDIGI A15 is going to be clocked in at 2.0 gigahertz frequency, and it's going to have the Tiger T616, and it's also going to have the Mali G57 MP1. So it's not as smooth as an experience as it is on the CUBOT, but it's not bad. Obviously, we're missing that 100 hertz, 120 refresh rate, and we're also missing out on the full HD panel with higher pixels per inch. And now it is smooth. It does look smooth and everything like that. Let me see if I could get a kill though. Almost got a kill right there, but it's a little bit difficult because the graphics aren't as good as it is on the CUBOT X70, but it's not bad. I just prefer the CUBOT X70 when it comes to the rehertz. I can't say that word for some reason. It's 120 refresh rate, 120 hertz refresh rate. Let me see if I could get a kill though, man. Finally, dog. No, it's really close when it comes to battery, but I definitely think, you know, the 5,200 milliamp hour battery might be a little bit better on the CUBOT versus on the 5,000 milliamp hour battery on the UMIDIGI. It's tied up when it comes to storage, but the UMIDIGI is gonna have the headphone jack, whereas we're not getting the headphone jack on the, you know, on the CUBOT. So, but they do offer this thing that I wanted to try out, which is the Type-C headphone set. So I want to plug this into both phones and see how it sounds when I'm listening to music. And we're gonna fire up Spotify. Yo, these sound really good. These headphones sound really, really good. I'm gonna be using these from now on. These sound crazy. They have a microphone on them too, I think. So you could do phone calls with them. I'm definitely going to be using these headphones that came with the CUBOT X70. These sound really, really, really good. And you can control the volume on with the thing right here. So you could control the volume when you click this. These sound really, really good. Try to get to the same song, but switch the phone and let's try to listen to that. When you plug something in there, it doesn't really recognize it. Let me try my microphone and see if that lights up. Okay, so my microphone lit up, so that works. So that's kind of weird that the headphones won't work. The crazy part is that the Type-C USB to Type-C headphones doesn't work with my Samsung Galaxy either. Just the CUBOT. So I think it's just made specifically for the CUBOT. Yeah, you're gonna get a better battery on the CUBOT, better display, better performance when it comes to media. As far as the cameras, it's gonna be the same thing. So the X50 is, I mean the A15 is definitely really good, but the X70 definitely has it on almost every category. So let me know what you guys think about both of these smartphones. For $10 extra, you can get the CUBOT for $179, and you can get or $20 extra, you can get the UMIDIGI for like $159 or $149 or something like that. But let me know what you guys think about both of these smartphones. I'm gonna check you guys later. I'm gonna get right back with you, but let me know what you guys think. And if you're still here, just type down below I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help beat the YouTube algorithm. But I'm gonna check you guys in the next one. I'm gonna hit you back on the next one. All right, later, crew. Peace.